Guys, how are all of you doing? This is Civil Bro Minak here, and today we'll be discussing about AutoCAD. So we'll be starting from the very basics. And if you're using AutoCAD for the first time, or if you have learned and you've forgotten, and now you want to make, you're a civil engineer now want to make a simple building plan in AutoCAD. So don't worry. Today, if you watch this complete video, you'll be able to know all the basics right from the unit settings and the text settings and how to plot in AutoCAD such a way that it is visible, the drawing is visible. So the basics will be covered here, and also I'll try in the shortest of time to make a very simple building plan, having very simple standard dimensions, so that you can get a catch and learn from it. So let's move further into the video. So so this is the most basic version of the AutoCAD which you are seeing right now. You can use this version. So this you can just click on new here to open the new file. And if you're a student, you can just use the student version, and which you can download from the Autodesk. They usually take your student ID, or if you are a graduate, you can also use your final grade sheet or pass certificate. You can easily get this from the Autodesk website by making using a Gmail. So okay. So once this is done, this is the AutoCAD interface. So first of all, if you want to just turn off this grid, you can just do it from here. And this is the, as you can see, this is the ortho on and off, and you can also use F7, or you can use this to turn on and off the grid. And this is the ortho. You can turn on the 90-degree angle drawing mode anytime. So we're going to do some drafting. Drafting means drawing with dimensions. So this is the basic meaning of the drafting, and we are going to do it right here. So first of all, we'll just go and just type UN, enter. We're going to make this drawing in the architectural drawing, in your feet and inches. So we'll go ahead and select architectural here, and precision you can select upon. You can select 0 feet 0 inches if you just want the basic things. If you want to later convert it into or want more accuracy, and go up to 1/16 of an inch, you can also do that. So basic smallest unit here will be your inches. So now this is done, just click on OK, and after that you can just go and click on your annotate, and after that we'll set the the text here. So the text here, we'll just select new, and we'll select T100. So now here T100 represents T for text. I'm just giving a number, you can select it, and 100 for the scale. So what is scale? I'll just explain as I go forward. Just you just know for now that suppose by naked eye 1.5 mm 1.5 mm your text is visible. So if I put it on an A4 paper, 1.5 mm is visible to the naked eye. But if I make the drawing, suppose I make it 20 feet 30 feet house, so I may have to expand the A4 size paper 100 times. The text is also be to be expanded 100 times. So I'll take 150 mm. But if I take in inches, and then I may take here 5 inches or 6 inches, 6 inches, which is approximately if you just divide 150 by 25, it is 6 inches. So 6 inches I can take as the text size, because I'm assuming that my paper will be A4 paper will be multiplied, scaled by a factor of 100. Because basically when we are plotting in AutoCAD, we are plotting up the actual dimension. If a building is 20 feet into 30 feet, we're drawing 20 feet into 30 feet. It's unlike the ED or engineering drawing classes where you just kind of scale to a smaller dimension to fit the sheet. But here we don't fit the drawing. We draw the drawing as per the actual dimension. We adjust the sheet here. Okay, in most cases. So okay, so basically you can just take T100 and you can start with a height of 6 inches. I'm taking a scale of 100. You can take any, you can take a higher scale, 150, 300. You can modify this text height later. There's no worry about that. So simply, if you don't understand, also you will get it. So just not just take height of 6 inches, and I prefer the Times New Roman font. You can just select any font. Times New Roman seems more professional to me. I can this why I select this, and for that click on apply and then set current. So this is the current text style set. The dimensions setting is also very important because you see this arrow should be visible on my final printed A4 sheet, which will be scaled by a factor of 100, 75, or 125, 150, whatever, depends on what I'm going to draft in that particular zone. So so dimension settings I'll do. I'll also go for a new style, and I'll go here D100. Man, it helps me to remember that I'm assuming a scale of 100. So I'll just continue with this. And first of all, in the text, I have already done the T100 settings. In the text settings, I'll select that. So automatically other things like the text height and everything will be done. And I'll also always go with aligned with dimension line, because suppose you have multiple dimensions, I want to make them aligned. So I want to do this, and after having done that, I can always go here. You can just change the offset here if you want, but right now I'll not do that. Primary units, you can select the same units which you selected earlier. I select architecture. So in the primary units, I had selected, this is 1 by 16 and in architecture. So we'll go with the, same. So in the primary units, we have selected architectural and 1 by 16. We'll go with the same thing. Please remember that whatever you selected there, select here also. There is nothing. And alternative needs and tolerances don't need for now, for beginning with. You don't need that. You can see later. And you can just select this option. What does this mean? You can just see later, and go to text and symbols and arrows. In the symbols and arrows, just make sure the arrow size is same or a little bit less than your text size. So if my text size is 6 inches, my arrow size can also be your 6 inches. So once you do that, you can just go to lines and all okay. You can just turn this off. Now the dimension set, it's going to set current and then close. Dimensions are set, and if you want to set the leaders also, the same procedure. New leaders will not be required in here, but I'm just showing you how to set. Name anything. I'm naming L100, and then just change the arrowhead size, make it 6 inches, same as the dimension size which we had given earlier. And then the text in the content, you can just get the text style in sustain to T100, which you already made, and then you can just click on OK, and then just set current. So leader is also set, and now when everything is set, the units is set, and leader is set, everything is set, text is set. Now we can just to have an idea, make an A4 size sheet. So if you want to know the A4 sheet size, it's 2110 into 297 mm, or if you do it in inches, it will be 8.3 into 11.7 inches. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take a rectangle here, and you can just go through with the inches. So I'll do 8.3, comma, and another dimension is 11.7, so we'll do 11.7 and then enter. So this is the basic A4 size sheet, and if I just give it some offset or the margins, let's give it an offset of, let's say 1 inch for the inner boundary. It will be too much. Okay, let's give offset of 0.5. let's see. Now it seems okay. You can give this much margin. If you want a little bit less also, can also do that. Suppose I'm giving here 0.25. Now this is okay for the inner margins, and later for the title box you can decide to keep a portion of the title box. We'll decide later. So now we can just select this like this. While selecting, make sure you left click, and then just don't click anything, and when the entire thing is selected, then left click again. So this actually selects the thing. Sometimes when you use new to AutoCAD, you just do like this and like this, so you are not selecting anything. So just select, left click, and then leave, and this is the green selection, and this is the blue selection. We'll come to that. What is the difference between green selection and blue selection? Actually, if you just draw a line here, then you can see if I go by the green selection, the line is selected as soon as I touch it. But if I go to the blue selection, the line will not be selected. But when I select the entire line, then it will be selected. So this is the difference between your left to right and your right to left. So just this is the difference. So now it will be very handy in these things. I'll just keep telling you all these. You can also comment if you need to know more tricks. So select this and select SC, enter, scale, and select this base point, and I will just do it by 100 times. So this is the A4 sheet multiplied by 100 times. So why I did this? Because we want suppose we want to just make plan in a plot of 30 by 40, a plot size of 30 by 40, or let's take 35 by 45. So we can take this plot size and take a rectangle here. So we'll just take 35, comma 45. So we just have to take it feet. So we'll just select again 35 feet, comma 45 feet. So this is the area in which we want to make our space. Suppose this is the area in which which is our plot area, and inside it, just turn on the ortho from here. You can also press F8. This is the area of the building which we want to make our plan, and this much portion you can just keep for your what you say, you can keep it for suppose title box. So suppose you can keep let's take an offset of, let's say, do an explain 4 feet, and you can do that. Okay, if we just have little bit more, let's say 2 feet for each box. First of all, I'll just select this and then EX, I'll type EX and then select this explore. So now this is separate. So in this separate unit, I'll just do an offset of, let's say, 8 feet, and I want 4 lines, and in this portion I'll keep my title box, and each my title box I'll keep O, enter, and then 2 feet. So I can keep this 1, 2, 3 and 4. This is my title box, what's the drawing name and everything. I'll just write in this portion, and I'll just give here the name here. So for giving a name, it's like this in multi-line text. I can draw a rectangle here and write, suppose this is the ground floor. Ctrl plus A and then Ctrl plus U, Ctrl plus V, bold. This is the ground floor plan which I am having. Turn on the ortho, and this is my ground floor. So if you want to increase the text size, you can also do that by increasing text size later. But right now we'll keep this, and we'll just draw a brief plan. So this is suppose our plot area, and this plot area will be making our plan, and in this, suppose we want to take an offset of let's take the boundary wall, suppose a 10-inch boundary wall on all sides, right? Offset and give a 10-inch of the boundary wall on all sides. Make an actual thing. So suppose this is our boundary wall, and suppose the gate is at the center. Very important thing while making a plan is your directions, which we take the requirement before making that particular plan. You can give the direction here, and I'm just taking the string command, tr enter in the new AutoCAD version and tr double enter in the older ones. You can also select the trim from here, and here you can insert your direction symbol. So insert I have my direction symbol here. You can download these directions this is available in the internet. You can download this. So once this is inserted, if you don't know how to download this, I'll also make a video on that. Let's see, enter, and I'll just select the center here. Just this, and then select this again and move. So we can just change this as well. If you want to edit this, you can very well edit this things here. Suppose if you want to just double click on it, click on OK, and you can edit this. You can do even this south is this side or north is this side. You can just do it, and you can choose it. So this is our suppose boundary wall, and now we'll just plan our building here, and suppose we'll leave an offset of 2 feet from all sides. This is the boundary wall, offset of 2 feet from all sides. Now this is the area of our building, and in this building area we'll leave an offset of 10 inch. We'll be considering 10 inch walls. In some places there is 7 inch walls, there is 9 inch walls, so you can consider accordingly 10 inch. With plaster I'm considering this 10 inch walls. Here I'll just make my offset for the rooms. Approximately we'll just make a very rough plan. So we'll just planning. Let's give a kitchen in the southeast and the Agni cone. For the cluster is called Agni cone, and in the southwest we'll just give a bedroom. Northeast will keep an open space for the gardening, and in the northwest you can keep a guest room. So we're planning like this, and in the south and in the west we will keep the toilets. Some toilets also will keep. So let's plan. So for the kitchen, now let's see what are the dimensions here. We'll take the dimensions, and for this particular side is 29 feet 4 inches, outer to outer, and from this here to here it is 39 feet 4 inches. So this is the dimension which I am having. If I want, I can also hatch it just to look make the presentation better. I'm just giving here a gate. Suppose let's give a 6 feet gate, and just take an offset of let's say give 7 feet gate space, and just trim this for now. And if you give the parking, car parking also in this zone, so we can keep the car parking in the northwest portion or the northeast portion, whichever it is suitable. Some gardening and some car parking you can give here. Okay. For if you want to just hatch it, enter, and any portion whatever you want for the this view for take this can be done, and then escape and then select this, and you can you have this if you want, you can change the scale. Let's see what happens if you increase the scale. It is better visible. If you want to increase it further, you can just do more to just increase the scale. Now it is properly visible. So this is boundary wall. This is the plot. You can if you want later, you can just add this the boundary. I'm just doing the boundary here, around here, and this is my building. So the plot size, as you can see, was 35 feet by 45 feet, and the building size here which we have is 29 feet 4 inches into 39 feet 4 inches here. So you can do up to this, and if you want, you can see the remaining video, or you can do up to this and then come back and watch the remaining video. And this video I'll complete this thing. Okay, so now just take an offset of your let's say 11 feet for the kitchen, or you can just take 10 feet for the kitchen, 10 feet. So here we'll take, first of all you can select this and EX, and then select the explode. So this is separate now. Now take offset of your 10 feet and offset from here, the kitchen, the 10 feet. 5-inch wall, the internal walls will be going, I'm going for 5-inch walls. It depends on the brick size, different places, different sizes are there. And now in this remaining portion, you can just provide a bedroom, kind of bedroom here, and let's see what is the space which is remaining here, and if we can provide any other thing. Almost 17 feet space is remaining here. So some people don't want a toilet adjacent to the kitchen, but I'm going to provide here, depends on the users. So let's give a 6 feet toilet here, and then a 5-inch wall, and the width of the toilet will be like 4 feet 6 inches, standard toilet size, and then a 5-inch wall. So this is one toilet, and for this portion of this 10 feet, so okay, so let's do one thing. This 10 feet, let's accommodate kind of 2 toilets, or whatever the thickness of this. So this is 6 feet, and then another 6 feet. So let's give the bedroom and the kitchen come dining 12 feet space. So this will take an offset of from here 12 feet, and then 5-inch wall. So now just to clear, I can do it later also, the clearing part, and just to clear it for you, I'm just doing this. So this thing is not required, and this thing is not required. This is an internal toilet, and this is also not required. This is the toilet. We'll make the doors later. This is the kitchen. This is our common toilet. This is an attached toilet, and this is our master bedroom. So master bedroom size is 12 feet 4 inches into 12 feet. Here the kitchen size is 10 feet into, so it can be kitchen come dining here, 10 feet into 12 feet, and the size of this particular toilet is 4 feet 6 inches into 6 feet. So when you are giving the conceptual plan, just can give it like this. You can give the doors later. So here also this is 4 feet 6 inches into 5 feet 7 inches. So this is the toilet size which is coming, common toilet and attached toilet. This toilet size, kitchen come dining, and then in this portion can give anything. Let's make some space. We can make this an open kitchen also, or open kitchen come dining also space here if you want. Let's keep this open and think about it later. Make this open kitchen, and here in this bedroom I think we'll give a door here. Suppose I'm giving a door of 2 feet 6 inches for the toilets. I'm giving a door here, and using the trim command just to make the space for this door. Again the 2 feet 6 inches for this toilet, and using the trim command to make the space for this door. Okay, in the old AutoCAD command you might have delete the last thing, and this is the thing, and final finishing I'm not doing. Okay, so and I think we can give another door here, or in this side, or in the center, whatever your preference is, you can just do it. Suppose let's give for now a door here, offset This is the internal door, so let's give it 3 feet 6 inches door. Let's keep it 3 feet 6 inches, and use the trim command to do this, and this is done. The door here for the master bedroom, we can just adjust with the text also. Let's use multi-line text here. Suppose this is the caps lock on, and I'm also turning on the bold. Okay, so it will be kitchen. And you can just select this and copy this and turn on top the ortho like this. You can just keep it here. This is the conceptual plan. When the conceptual plan is finalized, then you can send the final plan with the furniture layout. You'll also see that. Suppose this is obviously the toilet. This is the master bedroom. So like this we can just continue on to make the plan, and this directions also, symbols also, right? Whatever you want to do, you can do it. And there are other things also. We'll just show it in the next video, otherwise the video will be too much long. And another thing, if you're just watching this video as a beginner, print, just select Ctrl plus P and then select any of this. I hope the WG2 PDF will be present in every each and every system, and then select the A4 size paper, because you are gone with A4 size. You'll find this A4 size paper here. You can just select either this one or portrait one, and just select this window and select this once first from end to end, and then click on center the plot, portrait, and then just look into the preview first. Just look in the preview, and in the preview you can see this is visible, this is visible, and also you can see the dimensions, and also the text are easily visible. Like this you can complete the entire plan, and the final trimming of these things can also be done. Just if you click on OK, the PDF, it will ask for where you want to save the PDF, and then the PDF will be saved. I'll just save this to show you the PDF is saved here. So like this you can just do the PDF of your drawing. So if you like this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button and stay tuned for more, and for any other videos you can comment below.